Hi, I'm Debbie Stevens. I have won the Lifetime Achievement Award for our sport thing, so I can't be happier, and I'm ecstatic that I received this. I used to live in Chicago, Illinois, Joliet, Illinois, and then we moved to Syracuse, New York, and I'd always wanted, for some reason, I wanted to have a horse. And my parents said, "What's wrong with a dog?" And I said, "No, I want a horse." This was always what I wanted to do. I wanted to jump.
Well, I'm proud of Deb. She's such a hard worker, and she's so dedicated about what she does, and she's so precise and everything. I mean, you know, they ride these horses every morning before the event, and Debbie's up at 4 o'clock in the morning out to the barn to get on to ride. They're riding out here, exercising them and loosening them up. So that's a pretty heavy dedication for me, because my horse VIP that she let me ride, he didn't want to see me till 10 o'clock.
When I think of Debbie, Debbie is a very strong person, but there's a side of her that's very soft-spoken and soft-hearted. And she's always gone about things with taking interest in young riders, young trainers, young horses, and she's always trying to give back to the industry. So for instance, with a young rider, you know, maybe giving them some hints or tidbits of what they could do to maybe get through a little situation they were having with a horse, but just very much a person that wanted to be contributing to everybody and moving forward in the industry.
Everybody good has to have somebody good behind them. And Deb was very fortunate and seeked out top ground people for herself. Her biggest glory for me was when she won the AGA championships and the American Invitational. And obviously, what stands out to this day that I brag about is that she holds the ladies' world record at 7'8". And I don't see that being broken for many more years, and it's a long time ago since it happened. So those horses that gave her that success, Rocky Raccoon did the high jump, and Volan did the AGA championships, and he did the Invitational, and he took her on quite a few of her European tours. We know if it wasn't for Debbie, there would not have been an Abdullah, and she created Abdullah's career and took him from basically the 3-day event world for the owner. She didn't have him in the barn, but she rode him to the Cleveland Grand Prix, the leading rider of Rome, and other accomplishments that I don't even remember.
When I got on the team to go, that was sort of, my dad and my mom both were like, "She's what? She's on the what team?" I said, "She's on the United States Equestrian team." And that was my first team, and I'm telling you, I just loved it. That was the end. There's no way I was going to stop there. If anything, I was going to go faster and get higher up and get better so that I could do this for my country, not for me. It was all about, that's all I can remember talking about. I want this to be for my country. I want my country to win, and I want to be the one who wins for my country.
The Pan Am Games, she took some young horses, actually. She probably wasn't with a big jumper at that moment, and she had younger horses that were already going into the Grand Prix level. Poor Richard went to one of the games, and Blind Date went to another.
She's one of those riders that she could get on and she could ride the fanciest hunter and be very successful in that ring, and then she could the next 20 minutes later be over in the jumper ring being very successful in that ring, and I think that is a real gift. Yeah, she's a very, very talented rider, very talented horse trainer, very talented horse owner, and also horse breeding. I mean, she was a part of all aspects of the industry. I just really find that Debbie is one of those people that is just such a true horsewoman, and then you add on to that all the different accomplishments that she's had, that I think the whole industry knows Debbie, but maybe didn't know how successful Debbie has been, because she's not braggadocious. She just wants to go and spend time with the horses and do what she does with the horses and be successful.
She likes to make everybody happy. So I think that that's important. Sort of the show world, the guys and the girls, it's a little bit of a dog-eat-dog world. So, you know, to be a girl and be successful in show jumping, you got to be tough. You got to be willing to, you know, go do more than what is expected of you. And I think that it was easy for Debbie to do that.
That when it says the Lifetime Achievement Award, it's so many little things that made everything come together and work for me, because I wasn't a well-known rider, I wasn't famous, I wasn't anything like that. I wasn't a kid by then. I was, you know, they said, oh, there's this girl, she rides really well and you should see her. And I mean, I took that as such a compliment. I just sort of went on from there, and that was it. I want to say realistic too. I didn't go in just to win. I went in because I really love the sport, and that this is something that I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I said it was something for my life, and I just wanted to be able to be really good at it, but also never forget that the horse is what's being good and the horse is what's doing this for me. And I didn't. I always remembered that. The horse was it.